good?
Yeah. Come in.
Hey, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Terrell with Apple. Nice to meet you.
I'm Jeff.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Do you mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, go for it.
Right
Take a seat.
on. I just want to start out by giving you my business card and my sales plan. So I remember last time we talked, it was through email. You're telling me you're preparing for the busy holiday season. How's that going?
Very good. It's been crazy this year, actually, just getting ready, and it's been busy, I guess. Like you
Yeah,
said.
I remember you telling me that you make over half of your revenue just from the holiday season alone. That's incredible, honestly.
Yeah, it's a busy time for us.
I just want to also thank Hunter from the Moorhead Shield store for giving us the contact information to set up this meeting.
Oh, yeah, Hunter. I know Hunter.
Of course, I'm Terrell again with Apple. You know, I'm sure you're familiar with Apple. We're the most successful company in the world, you know, with several electronic products. But today I'm here specifically just for the Apple AirPods alone. Brought my own right here.
Oh, okay. Mind if I take a look at them?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just gonna start off by setting up an agenda. I would like to ask you, you know, a series of questions, and these questions help us both see fit in each other, and then hopefully at the end, you know, we see fit and we can work out a deal.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So how many businesses do you think right now sell headphones in your store?
I'm not really sure exactly. Probably about 5.
Okay. And then how long has these like different brands been in your store?
For quite a while, I'd say.
A couple years?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had trouble selling headphones? Because I know, you know, Shield's kind of a sporting store. You know, people don't really think about electronics when you go to Shield.
Yeah, it seems it's kind of a trend. Like the newer thing comes out, and more people jump on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you ever have customers that come in your store looking for headphones and maybe not find the correct one?
I'm not sure. Maybe they come in and look and go to online or something like that. But I don't really know what happens after they leave our store.
Sure. So right now, would you say headphone sales are growing or shrinking in your store?
I'd probably say I'm staying the same.
Okay,
Maybe
pretty
shrinking.
neutral.
Yeah.
All right. Is it difficult to sell certain types of headphone brands, such as, you know, Beats and JBL, you know, or bigger brands? But I know you guys have one brand called Aftershock. Would you say, you know, it's kind of hard to sell a brand that not many people know about?
Yeah, it just depends. It always just depends on what they come in looking for. The Beats go over the ear, obviously. Those are more popular that way.
Right. No, absolutely.
So it just kind of depends on what they're coming looking for, shopping.
Sure. No, absolutely. Would you say you have a problem getting, you know, headphones shipped in a consistent rate?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
All right. Cool. You know, do you have problems not meeting customer demands with, you know, the particular headphones that you currently sell?
Possibly. Yeah. I think one of our big things now is they come into the store and then they go to the online, Amazon or wherever online they can find what they were looking for.
Sure. And I remember you just said that, you know, my next question kind of relates to it. What happens when a customer does come in looking for, you know, specific, you know, sort of headphones in your store and their needs aren't met?
We always train our salespeople to match it up to what we think will fit them best, or we always try to get something, if we do have it online, not in store, something along those lines.
Sure. Does your lack of inventory with headphones kind of create other bottlenecks in your store?
Maybe, possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
What happens when your current headphones aren't selling? What would you do?
I'm not sure. We haven't really thought too much into that.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm here today because I believe that, you know, Apple AirPods are a great fit for Shields, especially with the holiday season upon us. If I could increase headphone sales by 10%, would you be interested?
Yeah, very interested.
And then what if I told you I can also increase customer satisfaction by having my trusted Apple brand at your store? You know, would that interest you as well?
Very interested, yes.
Right on. So I'm gonna get going with my presentation here. If that's okay with you?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So in 2016, the headphones was actually the most popular tech gift, you know, out of all gifts. And I know that you have headphones in your store, so you can see the demand of headphones, of course, by the customer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is prevalent and it's there. Just, you know, another visual of how successful, you know, AirPods are. They were the largest single day of headphone sales online ever. You know, because they did it perfect timing, right, you know, during the Thanksgiving week with Black Friday, then Cyber Monday. You know, we set it up marketing-wise where, you know, we believe that we'll have the biggest growth. Wireless headphones, specifically the AirPods, you know, wireless headphones are trending, if you haven't noticed. Within the past 2 years, they've actually doubled in size.
Okay, that's interesting.
So a little more for us, we have competitor-wise, we are absolutely crushing the game. I have actually multiple visuals to show you that, you know, not just one quarter that we're doing good in sales, but this one was of quarter 2 of 2019, And then of course this one was Q4 of 2018. You can see that by over 60% we're crushing our competitors. All right. So you think it's something that you're interested in so far?
Definitely.
Do you have
Sounds very
any
interesting.
objections or anything before we head into the sales process here?
Honestly, we're locked in with our competition the other competition right now, and we're kind of satisfied with how things have been going for what we've had.
Absolutely, I totally understand, and I can hear where you're coming from. But if I just want to, bring this visual back out one more time. Apple is crushing the competition right now, and I see a couple of your competitors on this list, such as JBL and Aftershock, and the sales, prove that Apple is crushing the competition and make money.
Yeah, definitely. Also, not sure if there's a big enough market for our headphones. I know we sell a lot of the over-the-ear, and people have been really liking those ones.
Right.
As well as we do have our wired earbuds, and so I think that I don't know if there's a big enough market for the wireless earbuds.
Sure. I just want to hit you right back and say that the Apple AirPods, when it comes to the wireless market, we are the market. And I showed you that visual that we are over 60% of wireless headphones, and of course that means that there's other we have Beats, JBL, a bunch of other products here, and you can just see that Apple is crushing the competition and doing a real dominant job at it. So
definitely. One more objection I have is it's the holiday season, and so if we were to switch over to Apple, I don't know if now would be the best time for it, just being how busy it is. Right before, like you said earlier, we sell 50% of our profit right now, and so we really gotta focus and hunker down.
Sure, no, I totally see where you're coming from, but I think this is actually the perfect time, to match up, because I know that you're gonna have, double the customers in your store within these next couple months here, and with Apple AirPods being one of the most successful Christmas gifts, I feel like we have a perfect match between that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you have any other objections or?
No, not yet. I'll let you know if I think of anything else.
Right on. I'm gonna move on to the closing statements here. Do you think I could just put you down for 100 units of AirPods by next week?
Possibly. We'll have to see. I'll have to talk to the guys and kind of see where our numbers are at and see what the stores can hold, but we can think about it.
Sure. What are some of your hesitations with holding back on it?
We just gotta make sure we'd have like shelf space, make sure they would sell, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. We do offer a sample trial.
Okay.
We can do 50 AirPod units at a time, and we normally keep that in for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then what the point of that is to do, of course, is just to see how sales are and how fast they are selling or how slow they are selling, just to kind of get a grip on both ends.
Yeah, and I've seen how obviously popular they've become, so I think it's a good product for our store.
Yeah. You stated earlier in our talk how you were looking for a product with high quality, a product that vendors can get to you in a timely manner, and as well as customers. I feel like Apple AirPods, they look great, they're very portable, great battery life, and made by the best electronic company in the world. I believe the Apple AirPods are a perfect fit for you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I do have a sales process sheet here if you just want to take a look at that. That's kind of like our cost breakdowns.
Yeah.
And depending on how many units you get. But what do you say with meeting up next time, sometime next week, and maybe talking about the final sales?
Getting the exact numbers down. That sounds good to me.
I know you have my email and number on my business card, and if you have any other questions, don't feel free to holler.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Damn.